Reality Fam, it's your boy Mark, and this is the channel that covers reality TV from a mental health perspective. Man, episode 1 of Survivor, I can only speak for myself. Episode 1 was good, and that's coming from somebody who doesn't even fully know the history of the show. I probably know of the 24 players, like, if I had to just make an estimate or a guess off the top of my head, 8 to 10. I'll be able to tell you when I get off this live, but probably 8 to 10 people. Like, obviously, I know Sari, I know Q, I know Genevieve, so I know the classic players, the star players, people that have a really big reputation and history. And then I know the people that have been from season 42 and on. Because I think season 42 was the first one that I watched. So, it was a good season. Spoiler alert if anyone has not seen it, but I saw it. We all, at the premiere party that I was at, were so happy that Sari survived the first vote. Because I was worried. I don't know who won the season. But I doubt it was her. But if she had gone out on the first vote, I would have been devastated because I'm a big fan. I loved when they were showing her speech that she made before. Like, they had her speech, one of her speeches, as part of the montage at the beginning of the episode. And then I loved when they were showing that little speech that she made at the beginning when Jeff was first asking her questions, and then at Tribal. And hi, Vicky. I'm on my way back from the premiere party, so I'm gonna be on here for a little bit, a few minutes. I had my music on, but I was like, let me turn on my live for a little bit before I get home. What did you think of the first episode? I thought the first episode was great. I'm so excited to see this season. There's pros and cons of a season like this. I mean, the pros is that, it's going to be a very strategic season, everything like that. But I guess the cons are that everybody on the season has somewhat of a history. I know there's season 49 cast. So there's a few of them that don't really have that much of a history, but the majority of them have a decent history. So, by the way, in the building, there was a lot of tears when Kyle had to get removed from the season because of his injury. And I felt bad for him too. I don't specifically remember being that big of a fan of Kyle. Not saying that I didn't like him. I'm just saying I don't remember really being that big of a fan of him during his season. But I always feel bad when people have to go because of injuries. But I have such a big respect for Survivor because I'm primarily a challenge fan. That's the show that I've been watching from the beginning. And the thing about Survivor is that they really protect people when they have injuries. Like honestly, on the challenge, certain injuries that people have had, they pretty much tell them if you're willing to play through this injury, that's on you. If you're willing to play through this injury, that's on you. But on Survivor, they're like, we're trying to protect you. And that's what they did with Kyle. Like, I know that you would love to play through this injury, but Kyle had an Achilles. I don't know what the extent of the injury was, but they told him it's a possibility that it's a ruptured Achilles. So he still wanted to play with it. But they told him, they were like, if you keep walking on it and if you continue to participate with that type of injury, it's a possibility that it could be permanent damage. And Jeff essentially told him, we have to protect you from yourself. So, respect to Survivor for that. Because they could say for the ratings and for whatever, they're going to let him stay, but, you know, landed wrong coming down that ramp. Yep. And that must be so hard because you get this opportunity, you're on Survivor season 50, it's supposed to be the biggest season ever, and then your opportunity is just taken from you just like that. So just to give you guys a little bit about the premiere party, it was sold out. They have a 2-part premiere party thing, Wendell and Bryce. So what happened with that is that the karaoke party before the premiere party is always less attended. It's like a two-part thing that they do. So I went to the karaoke party because that was not sold out. The premiere party was sold out, and when I saw Wendell there, before I was leaving, Wendell was like, "Oh, so am I gonna see you tomorrow?" And I was like, "No, you're not gonna see me tomorrow because unfortunately, y'all tickets sold out really fast, so I don't have a ticket." He said, "Do you want to come though?" I said, "Absolutely." And then he's like, "Don't worry. Tell me how to spell your name, first name and last name, and I'm gonna put you on the comp ticket list." So that's why I went, because he put me on the list. I got it for free. I told him today that I appreciated that so much because I would not have gone. In fact, I was mentally prepared that I was gonna watch it at home, but because he put me on the comp list, I got a chance to go and view it. In terms of, so they used a new venue that they don't usually use, and it was much smaller than the big venue they typically use, and I had to stand the whole time, and my legs are tired, but I so appreciate him for giving me that ticket. Kyle, yes, Kyle was very disappointed. I felt bad for him. I really did. I really did feel bad for him. And a lot of times on these shows, I don't really. It takes a lot for me to feel something for these people, but I really did feel bad for him. I felt terrible, as a matter of fact. But anyways, for those who are watching on the replay, drop a comment. Let me know what you thought of episode 1 of the season. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop some more great content. And I hope everybody has a wonderful